Hello there, Retrobeard. How you all doing? Let's get started with today's news. So, Fortnite has joined Xbox Cloud Gaming, which is pretty awesome. So it's playable on iOS devices again, which is good because it's very good for iOS owners. So if you're an iOS owner and you want to play Fortnite and you are part of the Xbox service, well, hallelujah. So yeah, so as long as you've got the correct data or Wi-Fi, you're on. So there's a partnership with Epic Games to make Fortnite available on browser-enabled devices for Xbox One Cloud Gaming at no extra cost. That is fantastic. So yeah, that's a nice little story, nice little positive story. So if that's you and you have a Fortnite urge and you've got your iOS device which has not been allowing you to do this, you're back on board. So enjoy, my friends. Next we have a pretty bizarre story regarding Kanye West and Nintendo. Apparently, back in 2015, Kanye West approached Nintendo and wanted to make a game with them all about his mother ascending directly to heaven. Yes, that sounds, as you do, that sounds pretty normal, doesn't it? Yeah, so the game was going to be called Only One, named after his 2014 song. Yeah, so that and yeah, the main premise of the game is you control his mother traveling through to the gates of heaven. That sounds good, doesn't it? It sounds legit. Yeah, and he approached. He spoke to, excuse my pronunciation, Shigeru Miyamoto, and pushed the idea. So let's have a look. Yeah, I wonder how that went. I wonder how Shigeru Miyamoto reacted. Also, he turned up at Nintendo unannounced and asked for an audience with the fellow there and then, out of the blue. And actually, he was allowed, and Kanye showed Shia the prototype of the game, or the idea of it, the plan, whatever. And he was going to do the soundtrack for the game, some very moving music. And he went into extreme detail about the game, how it looked, how it played. Yeah, and Miyamoto said he was very moved by the rapper's pitch, of the game. I suppose it was his heart and soul. And he was nodding away and said it's very interesting and very moving. Yeah, so obviously it never happened. So Shigeru Miyamoto perhaps respected his passion and his upfrontness or forthrightness, but no. I don't know about you, but I'm pretty glad that didn't become a game because, yeah, that sounds pretty crap to me. Perhaps it's a game he could make for himself to play. So, more news. The infamous gold Nintendo Wii. Remember back in the day when they gold-plated the Wii and sent it to the Queen, but she refused it? Well, that's back for auction again. So if you want it, now's your big chance. I suppose having a gold-plated Wii is pretty darn awesome. Yes, because the Queen didn't want it, which is nuts. I'd took it if I was her, but to each their own. Yeah, it was created by THQ back in 2009 as a publicity stunt to launch Big Family Games. If you remember that, I remember it vaguely. And they sent it to Buckingham Palace, marked for the attention of Her Majesty the Queen, and the monarch never received it. She didn't want it. Instead, someone of their staff returned the gold Nintendo Wii from whence it came. So it's been sitting in THQ's vault for over a decade before cropping up on eBay in auction. That was eventually pulled by the platform. Oh, okay, I think I vaguely remember all this. And it reached bids of over $250,000. Wow. Well, it's back on eBay. Oh no, it's back on an auction site called Golden. The bid is $2,000 at the minute, about £1,600 for our British people. Yeah, but it's only gold plated, so it's not actually worth that much financially. It's worth that much by how rare and unique it is. So if you want to go over to Golden and have a bid, If this is your dream, enjoy. And the last bit of news is a rumour. As anybody who gives a monkey's nose, Breath of the Wild 2 is delayed to next year. And the rumour is, as a stopgap in October on the Switch, we're getting Wind Waker and Twilight Princess in HD on a single cartridge or single download or whatever. That, to some people, sounds annoying. To other people, it's epic. To me, if the price was right, that would be good. Because they're two amazing games, and I've not played them to death, but I've had enough time with them to enjoy them. And on my Switch on the go, yeah. And apparently Nintendo have either finished it or they're about to finish these ports, and they're ready to go to be, cut onto cartridge. So if it's true, that would be absolutely brilliant from my point of view. The more Zelda games, the more games that are on the library of the awesome Switch, the better. So I don't know what you think. So that's me about done. Feel free to check the community section on my YouTube channel. I've always got bits of information or updates or questions, because today was given, YouTube contacted me via email and told me I qualify for the the video version of Super Chats, and so you can click on it, and if you wish to tip me or reward me or whatever, support the channel, that's on there now. So it's not just streams. So that's cool. No pressure. I just thought I'd let you know the options there. So the channel's grown a bit more and improved a bit more with a new feature. So, but with that said, have a fantastic weekend. I should do some news tomorrow, even if it's just mini news. But if not, Sunday, I'll see you. We'll have a great weekend. Take care of yourselves. This is Retrobeard signing off. Bye for now. Thank you.